I don't know anybody who's been to Japan's coldest town. You might be surprised to learn it's not even the most northern point of the country. It's a sleepy landlocked place nestled away in the mountains that once recorded a temperature of minus 41 degrees Celsius. It's a remote region that Japan's own indigenous people, the Ainu, were relocated to 150 years ago. Whether there's anything along the way remains to be seen. Still, the journey's the reward, and exploring uncharted territory is what we do best on Journey Across Japan. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Journey Across Japan, Frozen Frontiers. This morning, we're here in Hokkaido's largest eastern city of Kushiro, or as it likes to call itself, Cool Kushiro. Is it bragging, or is it because it's minus 15 degrees Celsius? You decide. You know, until this trip, I'd never really heard of Kushiro before. It's a very inconspicuous fishing town out here in the middle of nowhere. And for us, it's been more of a jumping off point. Yesterday, we went to the most far eastern point in all of Japan, 2 hours east of here. And then we froze to death, came back here, stayed the night, and now we're using it to jump off and go inland to the coldest town in all of Japan, Nikubetsu. Unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye to the town and hello to the boys. Come on over. Pretty cool, the river's actually got a layer of ice on it. And speaking of people on thin ice, it's Jerry the Anime Man.
What does that mean?
And Natsuki. And American Pete. Hey. So on this episode, we're going to the coldest town in all of Japan, Nikubetsu.
Wait, this isn't the coldest town?
This is not the coldest town.
What cold?
This is like summertime compared to where we're going.
God damn it.
You know, in every season of Journey Across Japan, there's that one episode where we go to some spectacular accommodation, like the best hotel, and that is this episode right now.
Finally!
Wow.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Not scary?
Not scary. It's going to be amazing. Let's go! Coming up on Journey Across Japan, we wander through a striking indigenous Ainu village with a mouth-watering delicacy. Stay at the most breathtaking traditional inn of our entire trip, complete with an outdoor bath that looks like something out of Star Wars. And we explore Nikubetsu, where Joey and Natsuki draw out half the townsfolk for the most ridiculous rap battle ever committed to video. But first, we leave cool Kushiro behind and set off into the wilderness of northeast Hokkaido, where very quickly the scenery gets spectacular and civilization notably sparse. What are we gonna do without 7-Eleven? Oh goodness me. So I've actually been looking forward to this location more than any other on this trip. I've always wanted to come to Lake Akan. It's a very landlocked lake, about 2 hours inland. You know you're going deep in Hokkaido when you don't see a convenience store for more than 1 hour. Even Seiko Mart, the local chain, usually they're everywhere, but not here. And we're driving towards this amazing peak called Mount Myakan, which is often referred to as the Mount Fuji of Hokkaido. It's got that perfect conical shape to it, visually striking, beautiful countryside. The only thing that worries me is, unfortunately, Yoshi is once again back at the wheel. I don't know why we've allowed this to happen. After our lengthy drive inland, we arrive at Lake Akan and immediately head for the Ainu Kotan, the traditional Ainu village steeped in the cultural heritage of Hokkaido's indigenous population.
Welcome, Ainu village! Oh yeah! Legend, many history. Big bags.
So the Ainu are the traditional natives that lived in Hokkaido before Japan was established as Japan. They say there's about 25,000 Ainu left, but some people say there's also like up to 200,000 Ainu left, so they're a mysterious group of people. I kind of like to think that the Ainu are like sort of the Vikings of Japan. Like they're, like, you know, the symbolism with the owls and the way that the towns are structured is kind of has that Scandinavian influence, I think. There's a very good manga called Golden Kamuy that's all about Ainu, so I would recommend that.
Many people are unaware that Japan even has an indigenous population. Historically, the Ainu lived around the Sea of Okhotsk, stretching between Siberia, Sakhalin and Hokkaido. And while it's difficult to pin down how long the Ainu people inhabited Hokkaido, the first historical documents mention them around the 15th century, and throughout the Edo era they traded with the mainland. However, in the 19th century, during the Meiji Restoration, as more and more people emigrated north to Hokkaido from mainland Japan, the Ainu were displaced from their traditional lands on the warmer southern coastline to barren mountainous regions in the middle of the island. And due to the wide stigmatization, many kept their ancestry hidden, and as a result today it's difficult to ascertain how many Ainu people truly exist, with the majority having assimilated into cities and towns around Hokkaido. In 2019, the Ainu were legally recognised as an indigenous people of Japan by the Japanese government. Since then, there's been a renewed pride in the culture, language and heritage, and today, traces of the culture are evident everywhere. In fact, Hokkaido's capital city of Sapporo originates from the Ainu words Satporo and Pet, meaning dry large river, a reference to the Toyohiro River, which flows the length of the city.
Of course, we already hear about places like Kyoto and Nara and the traditional Japanese cities, but I think that Japan should promote things like these Ainu villages or some of the arts and crafts and what the people who used to live in Japan did. Highly recommend if you're in Hokkaido, come give it a visit.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in. It's a really picturesque little town there, actually. You've got the mountain in the background.
Oh wow, I didn't even see that.
The totems here.
I love the fact that the symbolism for Ainu, I guess, is the owl.
The owl.
Because it's my favorite animal.
Why owl's your favourite animal?
I don't know. I just love birds. And like, I really like owls for some reason. They're really like mythical and like mystical. I don't know. It's hard to describe.
They're very creepy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just the way they stare like that. It's as if they're spectating.
Yeah. They can see everything.
They see everything. But they're not about to see what I'm going to have for lunch. Do you know what the local food is? Here,
No, enlighten me.
So they eat deer over here.
Oh, deer meat.
Unsurprisingly, given that's all the meat there is, some people might think, oh, nature. Others might say dinner time. I'm in the latter category. And so we head into the cosy warmth of a local restaurant serving up the Ainu delicacy of yaseidon, literally wilderness rice bowl. So Natsuki got this wild rice bowl. It's got deer and wild vegetables in it.
Yeah. Bambi's meat.
Bambi's meat, yeah. I mean, Bambi smells pretty good, not gonna lie.
Kind of pepper.
3 kinds of pepper.
Yeah.
Nice.
Number 1, good pepper. Fresh pepper. Wild. いただきます。お、これが Deers. Wild smell. Forest.
Forest.
In the forest.
Well, it's not anymore, is it? It's in the bowl.
ね。大体このスタイルは豚だと思うんだけど、豚よりなんかこうフレッシュ、優しい。
So this is the bit I've been waiting for. This is very juicy, very fresh deer meat.
Salt
Oh, wow.
and pepper.
It tastes a bit like pork, but chewier.
Juicy ね。
It's very, very juicy, like a chewier pork. Wow, yeah.
ゆくちゃん焼き and beer.
And beer.
Very great combination.
Well, I guess Natsuki isn't driving anymore. Looks like Ian's back at the wheel.
Well, I'm no stranger to deer meat. I used to be a taxidermist back in the day, so that was the most...
You didn't eat it and then stuff it, did you?
You have to save all the meat when you cut out the deer. So we would have freezers full of it, and my uncle was a great chef. But let's see how this stacks up to my childhood deer meat.
Childhood atrocity.
Wow, that's really good.
I love coming in restaurants like this in winter though, when it's absolutely freezing outside, right? And then you come in and you get a nice big hot bowl of steaming ramen or curry. I'm going to finish this meal and then we're going to check into our very glamorous accommodation. Given how remote Lake Akan is, we've decided to stay here the night in a sprawling traditional inn along the shores of the frozen lake. Lake Akan itself is a caldera formed by volcanic activity, and the town of Akan is as famous for its hot spring as it is for the Ainu village. But to give us a whirlwind tour of our impressive room, I know just the man for the job. Okay guys, so we're in the room and it is absolutely spectacular. Joey and Natsuki are somewhere deep inside having the time of their lives, and the one person that hasn't seen it yet, the one person who stands to be surprised by it all, is American Pete, who will now give you the grand tour.
I honestly cannot wait.
Look at this cavernous corridor, but then hit this button.
This is actually in the room right now.
Look behind you and hit the button. Dun, 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 dun. There's no escape.
No, I gotta go forward.
This is still in the actual ryokan. This is your room.
This is the corridor, and here's the first toilet.
The first toilet?
First.
Of many? Oh, it's just me. Yo. Oh my god. This is insane.
Right there.
This
Lake
whole
Akan.
thing with the ice skating rink and the snow sleds and the this is amazing. Yes. Excuse me, I was just about to have my morning coffee, but perhaps I should show you the rest of the room. Here's where I sit and have meetings with all of my colleagues and friends. Is there someone in there? It's like,
No.
This is insane.
Beds.
oh, that's where they keep the futon.
Check the other one.
Here's Johnny.
That's some kimonos.
Wow, that's nice. And you have like a selection of different colors and things for...
Good cutter.
Over here, we have the audio-visual room, it looks like. They still have a CD player here, plus a pretty impressive sound system, and just a cool place to like chill out and hang.
It's all about the view though, really, isn't it?
It really is. And this is significantly larger than like almost any sort of ryokan I've ever been in. This is very nice. Let's keep going. Right over here, we have the... Oh my god. What is this? Is this some sort of a barbershop? Don't worry, sir. You've had many haircuts in your time, but allow me to... Little snip, 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 a little... little head massage.
Massage is very important.
Well, this...
It's my body control.
Yeah, well, I'm worried about your...
Have a relaxing time.
Yes, well, you don't worry about a thing. We're gonna let you just go back to bed for a few minutes.
It's a lovely massage chair.
Oh, it's a paradise in Hokkaido. Thank you. This time, journey across Japan.
The animation man himself, fully enjoying his own onsen? This is insane!
Nice.
Very nice.
It gets to minus 20 degrees Celsius tonight here.
Well, even if the top half of me will be minus 20, my bottom half will be 42, nice and toasty.
Top half frostbite, bottom half
Third degree burns.
succulent and tender.
Biblical.
Well, everyone seems to have had fun in the room but me. Joey had the onsen, Natsuki had a massage chair.
Yeah.
I've walked around like an idiot. But now it's time to spice things up with our challenge of the day. And for that we need our challenge master. Bring him on.
I'm back! And I've brought another challenge. And this one promises to be the most difficult one we've had so far.
Difficult.
Everyone knows about ASO, Too Much Volcano, the number 14 hit on iTunes. Yeah. But this time, we're gonna make another song. Chris has provided a beat, and this will be a one-on-one rap battle.
Oh,
That's right. And you only have 24 hours to make it. And the loser has to remove their shirt to the elements and roll around in the coldest town in all of Japan.
Oh, you are such a
Good
pro
luck,
now,
gentlemen.
so-
You're gonna need it. Don't take it up to me. I'm out.
2 years ago, when we made the Grammy Award-winning hit song Too Much Volcano, while Joey was writing the lyrics and Natsuki was conjuring up the chorus, I hastily produced the beat on my phone. But I also made a second unreleased track as a backup option. And in the run-up to their rap battle, it's time to share it with the lads.
I like the little bells. It sounds very wintry.
And then it gets really serious, like...
This shit's fire.
This shit is fire. You heard it here first.
Oh, yes. Good night. All night long, Hokkaido. Okay? Good idea. I have a good idea.
The next morning, we awaken to find the tranquil Lake Akan has suddenly become the busiest place in all of Hokkaido, with hundreds of people travelling north for a weekend of ice fishing and winter sports. I just hope the frozen lake can take it, otherwise it'll be a swift and very cold end to our journey indeed.
So this morning when we said we wanted to go on the lake, go ice fishing, we were like, where's the car park? The guy was like, you're on it right now. This lake is the car park. Right. He's like, it's 50 centimetres deep. So we're on 50 centimetre deep ice over a huge freshwater lake. It's pretty trippy, like seeing all these hundreds of cars around here, right?
Yeah, and the fact that there's so many different activities, you have like slides and fishing and snowmobiles and 150,000 parked cars and 250 people walking on it, actually pretty insane. This is not in America, I'll tell you that.
Unfortunately, given the 2-hour waiting times, we reluctantly give up. But if you can't go ice fishing, do the next best thing. Break into a tent and pretend you're ice fishing instead. God bless the power of imagination.
Oh, big fish, maybe alligator.
When you can't afford the real fishing rod,
Oh, doing fishing.
you get imaginary.
Oh.
Sozo Tsuri.
So. Oh, amazing spots.
Put your finger in. Catch a fish with your fingers.
Too cold. 死んじゃう。
気をつけて。
Oh, take care.
We're kind of in a big long queue to get in one of these tents, but we just found one that was open, so Natsuki improvised with both his fingers and his imagination. What do you reckon? When you can't get the real thing, you use your imagination. It's very quiet though, it is eerily quiet. There's like 200 tents behind us and I can't hear a damn thing. Maybe they're fishing in silence.
No, you're gonna scare the fish away otherwise.
Yeah.
If you make a loud noise.
Fish don't like loud noises, especially Natsuki doing his wolf song.
Yeah, he
when
sounded
he
like.
puts his fingers in the water.
Yeah, that sounded very sus.
Tent in the 6, very busy.
Leaving behind the suspiciously quiet tents of Lake Akan, we ventured 2 hours further northeast, ever deeper into the subarctic wilderness of Hokkaido to the isolated town of Nikubetsu, officially the coldest town in all of Japan, where the temperature has dropped as terrifyingly low as minus 38 degrees Celsius, albeit thankfully not today. While Nikubetsu may not be Japan's most northern town, the combination of Siberian winds and snow and its location sandwiched between the Tokachi and Daisetsu-zan mountain ranges are attributed to the formidably cold temperatures. Despite its remote location, every February, Nikubetsu holds the Shibari Festival, featuring a human cold resistance test. Participants spend 10 hours in temperatures around minus 25 throughout the night, either inside an igloo or a self-brought tent, without any form of external heating. What could possibly go wrong? What a terrible shame we've missed it, oh no. But starving and desperately in need of food after a long journey, our first port of call is Nikubetsu train station, closed for the winter months.
So here we are guys, Nikubetsu, the coldest town in all of Japan. And ironically, it's the warmest day of our trip.
Unbelievable.
It's minus 2 degrees here, which is actually pretty good by the standards of some of the temperatures we faced on this trip. But it had the coldest recorded temperature in Japan ever, here, right here.
Right where we're standing.
Right on this very spot,
Hit me with
minus 38.4 degrees Celsius.
That is brutal.
But actually Hokkaido's changing, like when we met Takeshi, the guy with the dog sleds, he said that the temperature in Hokkaido has been rising quite a lot over the years, to the point that last year in March, the snow had just sort of melted. And usually it melts sort of around May. So will it be the coldest town in Japan for much longer? Quite possibly not.
Yeah, minus 38.
Yeah.
It's about as cold as your heart.
All right, Joey, you're the cultural knowledge extraordinaire. What you got?
Is that my title?
It is.
Okay, so Nikubetsu comes from the Ainu word Nikunpe, excuse my Ainu pronunciation, which means river on a high place. So we're at a pretty high altitude right now, kind of on a plateau of a mountain range. And as of a few months ago, I believe the population here is around 2,200. So surprising amount of people still living around here.
So the local food here in Nikubetsu is deer meat, perhaps unsurprisingly, and they've got this deer ragu sauce, if that's what you want. Actually, it's quite good in the photo. Oishi?
Ragu sauce.
Normal.
Maybe. Good tampak. And the jerky.
Oh, is it deer jerky?
Wow.
We've got to try that. Do you want to try?
And beer.
And beer.
Beer and deer.
Yeah. Maybe Natsuki won't be driving for the rest of the day.
At last, a breakthrough. We found the one open restaurant in Nikubetsu, serving up the 2 dishes you would want on a cold day in Japan: ramen and soup curry. And it's a ramen broth with a twist, using chicken in the soup in favour of pork.
I'm so glad we're finally actually able to get a bowl of ramen in Hokkaido.
Yeah. We haven't had that much on this trip. Usually, on the many trips we've had before, we've had sweet corn, we've had miso. This one's actually a chicken broth that I've got. It's chicken and soy sauce. It's got a very creamy texture to it that's quite hard to come by. What have you guys got?
I got miso garlic.
Miso
Good.
garlic.
Garlic is best.
For the most part, we haven't really found anything in Nikubetsu though. We've had the train station over there, which tells you all the different temperatures of what it's like here throughout the week. And then we've got this. Other than that, we haven't really found much. To find out what life is like living in Japan's coldest town, Natsuki chats with Atsushi Kudo, the cheerful owner of the local ramen shop.
これ北海道のどの辺に位置するんでしょう。
北海道ね、道東、東側、真ん中ぐらい。
真ん中
内陸、海に面してない場所なんでね。
ああ、海がない。
そう
だから寒いっていう。
そう、盆地で、そう寒いみたいな。
でその陸別っていうのは僕らは一番寒いって聞いたんですけど、まだ今日はいい方です。
そう、今日はあったかい。
そのマイナス32度の世界ってどんな感じですか？
吐く息でまつげも凍って
凍っちゃう。
そうパリパリパリパリになるこうみたいな。
Kudo-san may have endured the coldest temperatures in all of Japan, but nothing can prepare him for the elaborate rap battle that's about to commence on the train tracks of Rikubetsu Station.
Dr. Jerry-da! We're at Nikubetsu Station right now.
What the fuck? So, yeah, the station's shut for many months of the year.
Yes, including this time of year. As you can see, there is about 2 feet of snow just right here.
Over the track.
And all over this side of the track as well. So this is the optimal location for a rap battle.
So, Pete, you're the judge. What are you going to be looking for on this rap battle? How are you going to decide the winner?
We're looking for lyrics, we're looking with creativity, and most importantly, I'm not going to be doing this one alone. We have Ian over here with the backpack, and there are over 2,000 people watching who are going to vote which DJ brings the best raps. Let's see who wins. Journey across Japan 5, the frozen frontier. I got DJ Jelly and MC Rapsky. Hey, yo, let's go!
Yo, yeah. Yo, straight out of Kushiro boss, so cold I'll blow you away like a snowstorm. No warmth, I'm cutting your heat off. Sleep fall, the slip your feet fall in your asses. Oh, beat rocks, finna put the song on the charts, yo. Be warned, there's no more Mr. Nice. Kick your igloo wall down, call me Mr. Ice. Think twice before you try to act like some kind of hero, cause I'll kick your ass from Sapporo to I'll be hero. Whoa, take it easy, let's keep it chill. Negative Celsius, but we still on kill. I'm jerked out in this blizzard like I'm dressed to kill. This ain't a drill, I'm ill, got the skills to kill all of the phonies. Welcome to my ceremony. Sniff a line of powder snow like my name was Tony. Your rhymes baloney, fold you like calzone. Know me, the illest rapper end of the motherfucking story. Shut it down! Good luck.
Oh, Natsuki, you've got an audience. Oh, everybody's watching now.
Hey, yo, that track was so fire, it's melting the snow around my feet. Next up is MC Rapsky. Let's see what he's got. What's fucked up? Catch a cold winter. Hot spot in Hokkaido. Don, London, Armageddon. Hot spot in Hokkaido. ISO, CISO, gimme sauce. Hot spot in Hokkaido. Do re mi fa sol la miso ramen. Hot spot in Hokkaido. Sapporo polo miso polo. Oh yeah. Oh. Hey yo! Hold him back! Hold him back! The tracks have been wrapped. Let's hear what the people had to say.
Both were fire. MC Rapsky was amazing. Pete won. Absolute fire, brought a tear to my eye. Bars for days. Jelly with the lyrics. Rapsky for the style and flow.
Yo, the votes are in, and let me tell you, this was a scorcher with a narrow victory. The winner is The final punishment is he's got to remove his shirt and roll around in this beautiful, beautiful powdery snow.
All right.
Oh god.
It's time for you
No.
to go into the snow.
Friend B.
No.
Friendship.
I won.
Peter.
Come on.
Oh god, Peter.
It's like Guantanamo Bay out there.
Go on, get the shirt off.
I don't listen.
Here we go.
I don't listen.
Three,
No. One friend. Paradise in Hokkaido. Thank you. This time journey across Japan.
8, 9, 10. Yay!
Hey man, you what the fuck?
He's a tough man, right?
I could never do that, dude. What a fucking trooper.
Oh, man, I feel really bad for Natsuki, actually. Nobody deserves that.
Painful painkiller. Painful. Winter. I don't very tough. No touch. I think no touch feeling.
In many ways, Natsuki was lucky that we chose to do this in Rikubetsu, where it's supposed to be the coldest town, but it's only -2 here today, whereas where we were yesterday, it was -10 or 12, so could have been a lot more painful and a lot more dangerous, dare I say. But that concludes our trip to the coldest town in Japan. Now onwards to the coastal town of Abashiri.
Honestly, who needs Nikubetsu's Winter Cold Endurance Festival when you can lose a rap battle and just roll around in the snow instead? Our last stop, though, is the coastal town of Abashiri, home to an icebreaker ship and a notorious prison, which we plan to explore on the final leg of our journey. But for now, there's just one last food left to taste.
Well, good evening. You're just in time to try some deer jerky in our fantastically small hotel room. Last night we stayed in a room fit for a sultan. Tonight we stay in a room barely fit for 2 people. Cheers, everyone. Well done to the rappers. Thank you.
Yeah, well done. Congratulations.
And Natsuki has a gift for us. Let's have a look at this.
Ooh.
One for you. One for you. They look very, it looks like tree bark. 3, 2, 1.
Hey.
Yeah. A bit like streaky bacon, but no flavour.
No, this tastes quite good.
Like a turkey.
No. Quite good, no flavour, like a turkey. Tree bark. But for now, guys, we'll see you again in the next episode of Journey Across Japan, Frozen Frontiers. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Cheers. Good job.
Iceberg straight ahead!
Free cut.
Free cut! That's an insane amount of my hair!